Welcome to Big Deal Thursday. It's the show about food and fun places in the mayhem of life. Hope you had a great Hump Day Wednesday. Back into the Beach House Beach Bunker we come, and we've got a fun show planned for you today. Every day's fun. Coming up on the show today, Environment Canada confirming yet another tornado from the superstorm on Tuesday as cleanup continues. Those poor people in Stonewall. Oh, my God. Northwest of Winnipeg. Man, did they get hammered by the rain. Wow. World Cup begins today. If you don't like soccer, you're in the wrong place, man. World Cup, Mexico, United States, Canada, we're hosting, and the show starts today. Are you cheering? Are you watching? You know what? There's hopes, high hopes, that there's going to be money brought in from all over the world for this thing. We're going to tell you what some people actually spent to get to see the World Cup in Canada. Coming up on the show today, the grocery shop for rich people. Now, we're often talking about the foods that are going up because of inflation, things that, oh, thank you very much, things that are going up, things that are cheap, of course. There is a lot of attention being paid to things like food prices and inflation. What about rich people? Where are the rich people? You know what? And this will shock you. The store that is picked as the number one place for rich people to go grocery shopping. And one grocery store chain I didn't know was actually in Canada. They kind of snuck in a little bit under the radar. They're for rich people. And we'll talk a little bit about that. Also, the world's largest In-N-Out burger. If you're a fan of this show, you know how much I love In-N-Out burger. They've opened the world's largest. It's in Las Vegas. It's on the Strip. If you ever wanted to go to Vegas for one reason aside from gambling, it would be the world's largest In-N-Out burger. We'll take you to it. And have you ever heard of butter-basted steaks? Apparently, this is something you're supposed to do before you throw them on the grill. I had no idea. I watched a little video on it yesterday, and I have to tell you, letting your steak soak in butter before you put it on the grill, how much flammage is that going to produce? Anyway, lots of fun stuff to talk about this morning, and so let's get outside and see how our weather is. It's cloudy, and I got anxiety now just when it's cloudy. There's really a chance of showers or thunder showers today, and I feel like that dog that's been kicked around. I feel like I want to run under the table and just sit under there and then pee on the floor. Oh, it's been traumatic the last little while, all the severe weather that we've had come through. Now, no severe weather for us today in a sense that it's not a repeat of Tuesday or anything like that. Environment Canada is calling for showers and possible thunder showers today and much cooler temperatures. We're at 13 degrees and we're not really going to move that much from 13. High of 18 today, 19 tomorrow, and into the 20s on the weekend, and we will see a return to sunshine. So it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Those overnight lows, though, getting close to that 5 degree mark, 6 on Monday. That's chilly in the overnight. And we got word yesterday. Should probably save this for the good thing, but we got word yesterday. Exciting news. City of Brandon pools are opening for the season on Friday. That's tomorrow. Well, pool. Yeah, winter's belt. One pool. Our Kinsman pool is open for the season tomorrow. This is exciting news. We have been waiting for this for long. Of course, now that the weather kind of calms down a little bit and the 30 degree temperatures are gone, the pool will be open. Children under 7 must be accompanied by a caregiver. Age 13 and older. The pool is closed daily from 4 till 5 for maintenance. Admission is per swim time slot. Affordable rates are available, including family passes and punch cards. Public swims vary by day and month, with afternoon and evening options available throughout the season. A full schedule of hours of operation and costs are available on the City of Brandon website at brandon.ca under the spray parks and paddle pools designation. So that is fantastic. And Hobby Lobby, did you see Hobby Lobby's got the Christmas stuff out? Yay, Christmas! Well, the weather outside is frightful because it's not even summer yet, and we're getting the crap kicked out of us with tornadoes and hail and storms. But Hobby Lobby's got Christmas decorations out, and that's for the crafters, of course. It's going to put you in a good mood. What are you talking about? I'm scared of the weather. This weather is awful. Wait, Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas at the Hobby Lobby. Let's say our good mornings and welcome aboard. Again, we're on all platforms to start the show. We're on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and X. We'll move over to Twitch exclusively for Hour 2, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You can also watch the show. We call that a lurker, a watch or listen. That's on the website, tylerglenshow.com. And there's an audio version of the show available in a podcast form. That's available at 1 o'clock Central Time. Wherever you get your podcasts, and you can get it directly from the Red Circle at tylerglenshow.com. Derek registers that first one in over on Twitch this morning, and Nick Moffat. Hey, Nick, over on TikTok. Hi, Nick. Tosh is here, too, on Twitch, along with Road Reverend. So is Mindy and Homer. Dope! Homer joined. Dope! Good morning, Road Reverend. Good morning, Nick Adams. Oh, although Nick says Nick's turning into Tosh. I was here at 5 a.m. Well, you were somewhere at 5 a.m., but not on this show. The show doesn't officially get going until 7, Nick. I feel like I'm very honored. I feel like the Tyler Glen Show has turned into Black Friday shopping. There's a line of people are camped out in the parking lot. It is such an extravaganza of entertainment. It is mind-blowing, mind-numbing. It is an extravaganza of magnificent proportions. You know, the World Cup of Soccer, their opening ceremonies, they're like, Tyler Glen, can you come and be the master of ceremonies for what could be the largest spectacle of sport on the planet Earth? And I said, no, sir. No way. I need to be here with the Sunseekers who are at the door at 4 a.m., 3 a.m. Some don't even sleep. The show ends at 9. And they're at the window. They're sad. They're at the Beach Bunker Beach House window and they're sad. Saying, when is the next show going to start? I can't go on with my life. And I say, hang on. Have hope. I will return. I will be back. It's what this show is turned into. It's a damn spectacle. I think I just broke my chair. Anyway, good morning, Quentin. Over on Twitch. I'm getting my caffeine. Could you tell? Brian Johnson is here. Hi, Brian. And so is Shauna and Christopher. All on TikTok this morning. Good morning over there on TikTok. Zumba Bernice, did I say good morning to you? Janine's over on Facebook saying, hey, let's get rocking with Big Deal Thursday. Yes, that's a fun thing to do. There is a new flyer drop from Co-op that starts this morning. You're going to be the first one in. You're going to see the red hot deals that we've cherry-picked from the flyer. In fact, cherries are part of it. Oh, I let too much out of the bag already. We'll get to that coming up. Ashley is here. Ron is over on the X platform. Hello, Ron. He's the steward of X. The steward of X. Rachel Zarn is over on Facebook. Richard's here on Facebook, too. Good morning to you, Richard. We've got Lionel over on TikTok. Good morning. As well as Raymond and Cindy on Twitch. Michelle Lacapia is back again on Facebook. Katie4380 is here on Twitch as well. Gary is on Facebook as well. Al is here too. Good morning, Beach House, Beach Bunker, a.k.a. Tyler and Friends, a.k.a. the Fun People, a.k.a. the Amazing Entertainment Spectacle. Polar Bear is here, still recovering from his birthday. I hope you get better soon, man. He threw out his back. He injured his knees. I mean, there was all kinds of birthday chaos that happened. That was all in fun. Tosh had an amazing birthday planned. It was so spectacular, so over the top. It created some physical injuries. It was just all in the name of love. But, you know, as that classic rock song goes, love hurts, love goes. Don't let love hurt. Love should never hurt. Tracy Roger, good morning to you. Oh, what do I need? More coffee. More coffee. Steven's here on TikTok. Good morning, Steven. Hello. Welcome. Happy Thursday to you. Yes, Big Deal Thursday. Yes, it is. Megan Oakley's here with Joan Gurr. Both of them on Facebook this morning. So no pickleball tonight? Pools? I thought we had only one pool. Yeah, see, I was joking. Keep up, Tosh. Keep up. I am full of humor, sarcasm, and just general fun. I am the fun bear. The fun bear. Because you know why? We didn't get pummeled by, like, storms from hell yesterday. It's like, oh, my God. Now, there was some severe weather in the area, and I appreciate the emails and texts I got yesterday from the Rivers area. They had some thunderstorms. There was a little bit of hail north of Brandon, but I think we're all filled with anxiety, and people's phones, they immediately, I'm taking pictures of this hail. I'm sending it to Tyler. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Now, keep in mind, we had threats to, like, life and limb on Tuesday. That was historic stuff. That was huge. Now, the goal here is to not have those storms every day. That would be kind of nice. That's what we're working towards here. Derek says we need to have a 24-hour Tyler channel. Oh, my God. That would be just to torture my teachers. I was talking to a teacher yesterday that was doing report cards. And you talk to a teacher. They love report card season. That's where you got to do the whole review of the kids. And I said, oh, my God. I remember report cards. I remember. Tyler needs to sit down and be quiet. They're not allowed to say that anymore. They can't. So it was interesting. I said to this teacher, how would you write your report card for me now? And she said, we'd have to write it in a how did she say it? Like in an encouraging way. So it would have to be, Tyler is very good at expressing his opinions. However, sometimes it may be a little much for all the class to handle. And the class might enjoy it better if he, like, shared his opinion in bite-sized pieces. And I'm just like, okay. Well, I wonder what would have happened then. Different approach. was an interesting conversation. Patricia Ann is here on Twitch. Good morning. Val Kirby is over on Facebook. Hi, Val. Lisa Clark is here on TikTok along with Terry. Hi, Terry. Kim Mulchick's here on Facebook. Hello, hello. Nick needs some stronger coffee. Cindy says, my parents would say you're full of piss and vinegar. I'm glad that yesterday was a normal day. Tuesday was a really bad day. Plus, I did get some sleep. I was so exhausted on Wednesday. I fell asleep twice while at work. You ever fall asleep at your desk? Like you ever you just spill your coffee over and you realize, holy shit, it's kind of like when you're behind the wheel of the car, which is awful. That's dangerous. Don't do that. If you're nodding off behind the wheel, you got to pull over, splash some cold water on you. I've rolled the windows down in the middle of winter. It's like 40 below, and you're just, I'm awake, but I'll get there. Bev is over on Facebook. Good morning, Bev. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Blessed Mama is here, too. And we've got Carol Ann on TikTok, too. Good morning to all of you. It is good to see you. Way to steal my joke. What joke? Tosh had a joke that, because Nick's got, he's got some pretty good dad jokes going on. Okay, we're going to get to yesterday's good thing. Yesterday's good thing is starting the show with some positivity. And before we do that, it's Lindy's. Is Lindy in chat? Is it? Okay, so Lindy's not even here. Why are you wishing her a happy birthday? She's not here. Are you trying to wake her up? Is that what you're trying to do? Or did I miss it? Am I 3 sheets to the wind? I didn't see Lindy. She's just going to avoid us, and that means that she's not going to get the sombrero. She's sombrero adverse. Trev was sombrero adverse. Some Sunseekers enjoy the celebration sombrero, and some find it a little embarrassing. They find it overwhelming. I know some people literally, hi, Rob, they literally sob, like they cry with emotion. It's like, oh, my God, I can't believe that he sang to me. It was like angels. It was like the angels. Oh, and it's a miracle. Look at this. Just like that. As we mention her on her 40th birthday, Lindy is here on her celebration sombrero. Okay, we're holding up the big deal. You know that, you guys. But listen, it's all about the show. It's all about... It's not every day someone turns 40. The big 4-0 for Lindy. All right. Celebration sombrero. This is... Okay, sit down, Lindy. Sit down. Don't get too emotional. This is about to be a serenade like no one has ever seen before. It's the greatest. It's the biggest serenade. It's amazing. Everybody around the world loves it. It's for the greatest gal ever, who's 40 years old today, Lindy. Oh, my God, the greatest. Here we go. Whoa, little sick at the end there. Woo! Celebration sombrero for Lindy, who's the big 4-0 now. Lindy wants to let all the Sunseekers know tequila shots start at 3 o'clock, followed by some sugar-free desserts at 4, more tequila at 5, dancing on tables at 6, and bedtime by 7. Listen, she's 40 years old now. You can't be messing around, can't be out past 7 o'clock. Oh, that's awesome. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. I wish it was a little bit sunnier for you. We are getting those rain showers. And, yeah. Oh, we're going to get to the good thing. Yes, I promise we will. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Before we get to The co-op big deal. A quick thank you to everybody who dropped by Win Back Wednesday yesterday at Headley's Health Hut at 1314 Richmond Avenue. It was fantastic. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to get their purchase for free. Something to keep in mind. Mark that in your phone that the second Wednesday of each month at Headley's Health Hut is Win Back Wednesday. Up to $500 in receipts are pushed back to the customers. They just call them up and say, hey, way to go. Congratulations. That thing you bought yesterday, free. Gluten-free products, sugar-free. Lindy, you know what? I'm sending you a virtual sugar-free something because I know she likes sugar-free. Headley's Health Hut has a huge assortment of sugar-free products, gluten-free, and of course, they are the vitamins and supplement HQ for Western Manitoba. They've got mocktails. I love the addition of the Ghost energy drinks. I am in there frequently to buy those when I find that I'm a little low in the energy department. And they've got just a tremendous selection of things like natural sweeteners, protein powder, natural cosmetic products, and more. 1314 Richmond Avenue next to Murray GM. And, of course, it is day one of the World Cup of Soccer. And have you gotten your special soccer commemorative merch yet from our friends at Tim Hortons? I hope so. Because this stuff always sells out, whether they do Christmas stuff or Easter stuff or Halloween stuff. Timbits soccer season and the World Cup are happening. And it's your chance to get the soccer Timbits bucket. It's got the Canadian flag on there with a soccer playing Timbit, the 18-ounce Timbit soccer plastic water bottle, and the 24-ounce color-changing cold cup, with the soccer straw buddy. You can put your hot or cold beverage in there from Tim Hortons, maybe one of those beautiful quenchers, or just a hot black coffee. Oh, something to keep you powered up and rocking and rolling. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba, powering the Tyler Glen Show since the beginning. Coffee running through these veins. Brandon, Dauphin, Neepawa, Verdon, and Moosomin. Running through these veins. I'm the Hulkster of coffee. And time now for the co-op big deal. Okay, gather around, boys and girls, gather around. Co-op big deal is a chance for you to save some big. We're gonna get to the to yesterday's good thing in just a second. The co-op big deal is in two parts today. Part one is the ultimate movie night at home snack extravaganza. It's a long title, but you'll smell what I'm cooking here in just a second. Because in the flyer today, you're going to want to stock up on chips and dip and chocolate bars. Junk food for everybody. Yeah. Michelle got in on the beef deal just before the buzzer, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, chocolate bars for $1? Yes, $1. What can you buy for $1? I'll tell you, nothing. You can't buy nothing, but you can buy Nestle chocolate bars 10 for $10. That's a buck a pop. Not to mention Philadelphia dips for $2. Are you kidding me right now? No, Tyler, I'm not kidding. So for $4, you're set for the Bomber game tonight. Chips and dip. What kind of dip are you having? Herb and spice is my jam. Lots of dill pickle fans. This is one part of the co-op big deal. So look at this. Chips and dip and chocolate bars. You're good to go. Oh, and cherries and cheese. Cherries and cheese. Cheeses for everyone. Beautiful jumbo cherries. These are the huge fresh cherries. $5 a pound. Armstrong cheese, 400 gram. The shreds are $3.20 for $5. So there you go. Cherries and cheese and munchies for yous and me's at your local co-op. It's a co-op big deal. Go check out the rest of the deals. TylerGlenShow.com. Click on the co-op logo, put in your postal code, and be taken directly to the co-op nearest you to ensure that these sale prices are in effect where you are. Thank you, co-ops of Westman. That include Heritage Co-op and our friends at Valley View Co-op and Boundary Co-op. Oh, snacks and good food. And Cindy's got, what are these? These are cabbage wrapped breadsticks. Now, these were expired Olive Garden breadsticks, and you cut them in half and then you wrap them in cabbage. Is that how this works? What are these things? Yesterday's good thing, and I think somebody was making Olive Garden cabbage things. I don't know. These probably have a name. I think I got ahead of myself. I think Cindy was waiting for me to do probably Tosh first because it was Polar Bear's birthday yesterday. Hang on. Cindy says, got some yard work done and then made 3 pans of, that's called beet buns. Wow. Whew. Beet leaf buns, says Michelle. Okay, everybody knows but me. Wow. That's, how about Ukrainian food? You know what? I think someone could start like a Ukrainian food channel in this economy because Ukrainians knew how to make food cheap. Like good food cheap. We're talking about essentially a piece of bread wrapped in cabbage. Am I wrong? Is there potato in there? I don't know. That is... And you could eat that whole bin, and that would cost you like $5. Well, whatever it is, it looks delicious. I'd try it. Oh, my gosh. This is... I can't show that polar bear picture. I don't want to get dinged. AI is scraping the platforms. So it's polar bear. I'm going to just describe it, Tosh. Polar bear is at the store... And he's accosting a mannequin. Good picture. Visit, how about I show his birthday cake instead of him accosting a mannequin? I think it's funny. I think it's a great picture. But, this ties into yesterday's introduction of the social media thing that they're going to do. They're going to ban social media to those under 16. I think it's a great idea. I don't like that they're going to use AI and put the platforms in they're going to put them in charge of policing it. So it's going to probably involve a bunch of AI and IDs and, oh my God, could be a mess. It's a ways away, but let's talk about that later. We're doing good things. So let's talk about Polar Bear's amazing cake. You did a great job on the cake there. Very good job. Oh, we even get a happy birthday? I'll do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. There's Polar Bear. The police are looking for you. And many more. Look at that. He's a smiling man. We'll send that out to Lindy Lux, too, who's also celebrating a birthday today. This is for you now, Lindy. There we go. We'll just pretend that cake is now headed over in your direction. Good job. Yesterday's good thing. And Michelle said she got some of that beef because yesterday was the last day at Co-op for the beef. Thank you, Michelle. And thank you always, guys, for supporting those that support the show. I do appreciate it. I can't do it without sponsors. They keep things going. And Zumba Bernice says the Knicks came back from a 29-point deficit to win the game yesterday. I heard that. I was thinking to myself, how can I put that in terms the average person might understand? If you watch hockey, okay, it would be like being down 8-0 going into the third period. 8-0. It kind of happened with Carolina and Vegas. Carolina came back. It wasn't 8-0. What was it? 4-0. Very close. But I think it was the biggest comeback in NBA Finals history. So that was a big deal. And I'm thinking, people are talking about that. Thanks for bringing that up, Bernice. But I needed to kind of frame it in a way that Canadians would understand. So I had to put it in a hockey, in a hockey language. Heather Smith is here. Good morning, Heather. It's good to see you. Hope you have an amazing day over on the Facebook. Look at this. Yesterday's good thing. I appreciate it, guys. Way to go. Job well done. We're in a Thursday. We are going to the beach, and I believe we're going to go to Florida today for our beach break. So let's do that now. And okay, where's it? Anne-Marie Island. Well, I wonder if Anne-Marie's hanging out there today. Hello, Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie Island. This is in Florida, and we'll go to Florida just for a couple minutes, and then we'll come back here to southern Manitoba. And and we'll get our show fully underway. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. Happy Thursday to you. Thank you, Sandy. Oh, you know what? I forgot a good thing, and how could I forget? Oh my gosh. My daughter made the dean's list at Brandon University. Yes, way to go, Libby. My beautiful girl, she made the dean's list. She is just like her dad, a rocket scientist. Yeah. So I could not forget that. I'm also a little excited today because I have a doctor's appointment. I might have to end the show a little bit early so I can hit my doctor's appointment. And the request goes in today for potential reduction in my blood pressure meds, which I'm kind of excited about. You know, so I'm going to be evaluated today, and blood pressure is like coming. Now, of course, they're going to do this check immediately following major storms and my super anxiety with all the bad weather that we've had. So maybe I might be putting the cart before the horse here, but fingers crossed. Big blood pressure check coming up today. I'll report the results tomorrow. Hopefully things go well. We're at 12 degrees. We got a cloudy sky today and could see some rain showers, possible thunder showers. It's a little bit gray this morning. I saw that we were at Holmes Beach, Florida, on Anne Marie Island there for our beach cam, and they were a little bit cloudy and rainy too. In fact, there seems to be a lot of moisture in the atmosphere right now, all over the place. It was kind of difficult to find a beach cam in North America today that didn't have a lot of cloud associated with it. We could see some showers today and cooler, and that coolness is going to stay with us till probably Sunday, below normal temperatures, which it's been a little while. So again, a little bit of welcome relief for some folks in Westman who've been struggling with the heat, and temperatures into the 20s for Sunday and Monday of next week. But thankfully, not much in the way of severe weather, which is good news. We've had quite enough. Thank you very much. Before we get to Environment Canada's latest update involving the information on Tuesday's storm and some of the pictures and video coming out of Stonewall, which is kind of heartbreaking, Al has a thought. He says, any predictions on the SpaceX IPO? Well, we're not a business show. However, this will be in the news tomorrow. This is Elon Musk's company. He's sending the rockets into space. He owns X. Of course, he was involved with the Trump administration there for quite some time. And Al thinks that it will open at $200 a share. And then he goes into, oh, my God. Waka, waka, waka. Al, let's talk about having too much coffee. That's a huge comment. I'm hoping somebody didn't, get into your account and hack your account. It seems a little long. Usually on this show, we're a little quicker with the comments. That seems like something that might be better suited for, a website blog. Al's take on Elon. We will talk about rich people, though. Where do you think Elon buys his groceries? The rest of us are waiting for big deals to pop up. We're waiting for door crashers. We're waiting for big specials so we can save money. Coming up on the show today, where the rich grocery shop. Some interesting stuff. You'd be surprised at whether Elon doesn't buy groceries. He eats through a tube, fed through the back of his robot mind. He eats chips, but proton chips and nuclear dust. Thanks, Blessed Mama and Cindy. He likely has it dropped off. You're sounding bitter, Derek. The man he is a self-made man. He deserves all, and he is Canadian. By rule of law, Elon Musk is as much of a Canadian as you are. The laws have changed recently. If you can prove direct lineage to a parent, grandparent, uncle, aunt, I think it goes as far as cousins, and they are Canadian, and you wish to enact your Canadian citizenship, you are allowed to do so. Now, Elon's mom is from Regina, Saskatchewan. So it wouldn't take much for Elon. Yeah, in fact, I think he lived in Saskatchewan for a while. One summer, he worked there cutting logs or planting trees or something like that. Anyway, enough Elon. From Elon to Environment Canada, the latest data involved with the storm on Tuesday. Oh, man, there were a lot of people with a lot of things to say about the initial data that came out. Now, that's why it's called initial. Environment Canada had to confirm everything, and they're still working to confirm more twisters as tornadoes because, you know what? There is so much AI garbage out there right now. Oh, my God. Are you seeing it? People are making crap up and look at the babies flying through. Where were the babies? This was in Manitoba, Canada. Give me a break. It's just fake. So I said it yesterday. I'll say it again. Please be careful with the fake stuff going around. There is a lot of AI garbage going around. They have updated the rainfall totals, and probably the most heartbreaking one of all is Stonewall. Something that I initially missed in the initial data. It was just so devastating. They couldn't get an accurate measurement there. We knew it was bad because basements were flooded, streets were flooded. They're still underwater. 255 millimeters. And Stonewall is not all that far from Winnipeg. It's amazing that Winnipeg did not get more rain. The fact that the airport got 50 millimeters. And then, because the airport is a lot closer to Stonewall than the Forks is. But the Forks got 122, twice as much as the Forks. And second tornado has been confirmed. I am not sure where this town is, to be completely honest. Defrost. Well, Defrost, here is your 15 minutes of fame. The tornado has been confirmed. And here's a bit of what things are looking like for those poor people in Stonewall. This is awful. Ugh. This reminds me, was it Steinbach last year that had flooding like this?
I'm here in Stonewall, Manitoba, the hardest hit area from Tuesday's severe storm outbreak. Residents all over the place have been pumping out flooded basements and crawl spaces all day after the town got over 250 millimeters of rain overnight. 255 to be exact, that according to the provincial website. One of the worst overnight rainfalls ever in Manitoba's history.
It's pretty bad. Our whole basement is wiped out, basically. We've got significant water damage in the basement and in the front yard, as you can see. And yeah, it's not good.
Chelsea McLean's basement currently has water up to her knees. Her sister's house, 2 doors down, didn't fare much better.
Her basement is about 8 feet tall, and she had water up like less than a foot from the ceiling of the.
God, can you imagine that? You need scuba gear to get into your basement. That is awful. Look at her beautiful backyard. She's got those raised flower beds there, thank God, because they would have all been washed away. But at what point do we stop building basements? It's popular in the U.S. where they just put their houses on slabs. We're going to have to start doing that because I hate to say it, and forgive me for being a bit of a downer here, but like, at what point do we realize this is going to be the new normal? Like, we're just going to get these storms every summer. It's like spin the wheel. Who's going to get hit and whose basement is going to get destroyed? And I don't know about you, but we store a lot of valuable stuff in the basement, and not like gold bars or anything. I'm talking about pictures and videotapes and heirlooms and stuff. Because, I mean, it's a good storage spot, the basement. That is so heartbreaking. Those poor people.
Basement, so, and it was coming into the kitchen, so
oh my God,
came and stayed the night with us. But yeah, it's not good.
And the McLean family isn't alone. Up and down residential streets, pumps could be seen everywhere you look, with many folks telling City News they've already filed insurance claims.
My parents have 3 sump pumps in their basement right now, trying to get out all of the water, and it was up to the second step from the bottom floor on the stairs, and they are just, their basement's wrecked.
There's about 18 inches of water. Like, it was halfway up on the cupboards in the basement. So,
oh my God, look at the water. That is just awful. Where do you even begin? Just pump it out, I guess. Oh, that's just. And, you know, the day after is one thing, but can you imagine, you know, the clouds were dark, the thunder and lightning is just roaring overhead, and the rain is coming down so fast. How are you not, like, scarred by that? It's just, oh, man, I'm getting.
Nolan Craker is a landscaper from nearby Toulon. He spent the day using his pumps to help out anyone he could.
all my job sites were flooded, and I just heard how bad it was in town here, so I came up from Toulon with whatever pumps I had available just to help people out. Can't be working, so I might as well help somebody.
According to Stonewall Mayor Sandra Smith, wastewater lift stations are operational but running near capacity. There's no issues with the water treatment plant, so drinking water is safe as.
Wow, that's a miracle. That is it for the amount of water to the water treatment plant and drinking water unaffected. That's a damn miracle. That's a bright spot. And you know, further to what that guy in Toulon was saying, like if anybody in our area has pumps, has water pumps, has pumps available, if you know of people that have pumps, I'm sure they're aware of what's happening in Stonewall. But again, this was the worst overnight rainfall in the history of a town in Manitoba. I'm sure they could use more pumps over there.
Well, the main issue is, of course, the homes.
Most people right now, they know what they need to do, and it's neighbors helping neighbors, and we're just kind of, pulling together and just making sure that our residents are looked after and minimizing the damage as much as we can.
And I spoke to over a dozen other residents, many of whom tell me that they have well over a foot of water flooding their basements. One woman we spoke to, who has a farm outside of town, tells me that all of her cows are standing in water currently, and there's no way to access them.
So have you ever had a situation like that, Cindy, where your cows are stranded? Like, could they drown? Like, they certainly could drink the water, so that's okay. They could probably withstand it for a while. That's awful.
There's still plenty of work to be done to get this flooding under control.
Those poor cows, they're out there in the water, not understanding what the hell's going on. Did somebody forget about us? We're out here. Somebody throw them some water wings. What a terrible, terrible thing. Poor Mariapolis, poor Stonewall, those two communities, certainly not the biggest towns in our province, but certainly reeling from just the awful weather we've had so far this spring. Oh, my God. Al says atmospheric rivers from the sky are becoming the norm as more moisture is in the atmosphere, plus the silver seeding from years ago in the 80s. I'm not sure what that is, but I agree with the atmospheric river. If you saw the picture that I had posted about my comment about how Manitoba officially joins Tornado Alley now, a lot of comments from people saying, we've always been part of Tornado Alley. No, Tornado Alley is an American term, coined for Oklahoma, Nebraska, and Kansas. Even North Dakota was not part of Tornado Alley. So, you can cool down. Yes, we did have the occasional tornado, but that does not make you part of Tornado Alley because of storm after storm after storm after storm like they do get in those U.S. states. Now we are. So something has changed. Something has shifted. And so now when you go to North Dakota, they do have storm shelters built specifically for tornadoes. And they've got a sign on them. You've probably seen them yourself. Storm shelter with a cartoon tornado on it. Come here if there's ever a storm. We're going to need those too. We're going to want to start thinking about that. Heartbreaking, says Bernice. I wouldn't know where to start, says Tracy Roger. Me neither. And quite frankly, I need a drink. Just even watching that gives me I got to get my blood pressure checked today. That's not going to, I got to calm down. I got to get a few drinks in me. Smell like booze at the doctor's office. It's hand sanitizer. Don't you find hand sanitizer smells like someone's been drinking? So you could turn the tables the other way. Oh, what about mold? Oh, mold. Oh, but you know what? I'm thinking that there's a lot of professional companies that deal with mold that I would think would kind of descend on towns like Stonewall, and I'm hoping they would offer their services at a reasonable cost. Insurance companies as well. 30 years ago, it flooded at my in-laws, says CEO. My hubby was walking in water waist high looking for the cows. Cows instinctively move to higher ground if they can. So in Stonewall, it's flat. It's so flat. There is no high ground. I don't think anywhere around Winnipeg, there's no such thing as high ground. It's one thing they don't have in that area. Those poor cows. Al says the North Dakota storm shelters are likely missile silos decommissioned. Maybe. Hey, we're down here hiding from the tornado, and there is a rocket right next to me. Hang on a second. It's got some dust on it. Oh, suck on this, Russia. Signed JFK, 1963. What the hell? This is an old missile silo. Derek says, it smells like good tequila. BM's got some advice for me for my blood pressure check today. Think about Libby and how proud you are. Think of the ocean before you go to the doctor. That is great advice. Once had a boss that used to tell me when I'd get upset at work, go to your happy place. I'd be like, what? What is that? Go to your happy place. In your mind, what is your happy place? It is at the ocean. It's me standing at the ocean with my feet in the sand and nothing to do that day. And the seagulls are, wow, 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 wow. And I'm just standing there. And I can't really hear families talking. I can hear the noise of families talking, kids playing in the sand. But the overwhelming noise I hear is the ocean waves crashing into the shore, calling me to walk closer so that the ocean waves can tickle my toes. That's my happy place. As you can tell, it's readily available in my mind, like the first card in a Rolodex. because shit's so stressful. Holy shit, happy place. Where's my happy place? Where's my happy place? And bacon. Well, contrary to popular belief, I am the bacon guy. No longer the bacon guy. I was the bacon guy on radio, then the Costco $1.50 hot dog guy on my live stream, and soon maybe I'll be the lower blood pressure guy. I don't know. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Hopefully that goes well today. Oh, and you know what I got to do? I got to stop into Kuiper's because I'm at the Brandon Clinic. So, yeah, I got to head up that first street. And on my way, I'm going to stop in and see my friends at Kuiper's Family Baker. Of course, Curtis and Missy and the crew. Because, well, my Libby, she made the dean's list, so now she needs a little reward, and she gets carrot cake. It's all about the carrot cake with the cream cheese icing. Now a hot seller at Kuiper's. It always was, but, yeah, we've kind of told the whole world about it now, so people are coming from far and wide to get their carrot cake. Their tarts are to die for, too. But you know what? Everything is good in there. Cinnamon buns. They've got sweet pastries in the treat counter. They've got white brown bread, rye bread, all kinds of breads and buns. Of course, every time we have a hot dog or hamburger bun, it's got to be on a Kuiper's piece of bread. So see why. Visit them at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner next to Tasty's. And then off to get an oil change at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon at Murray GM Certified Service Express. You pull up to the doors at 1500 Richmond Avenue. And, of course, the Chrysler dealership is gone now. What a spot that is, hey? At the corner of 18th and Richmond, wide open space. They're putting in a new Chrysler dealership there, but I'm talking next door, the GM dealership. And you don't have to have a GM car to get your oil change there. You'll pull up to the doors. The thing is they make it easy. It's easy peasy. They even drive your vehicle over the oil pit for you, so you don't have to worry about that. They do it all. They basically take your keys, hand you your keys, you pay the bill, and off you go. Al, I can't help but think you're new to the show. People pay good money to sponsor the show. Al, you're new. You need to get with the program, Al. We love you. But people pay very good money for me to talk about their businesses. Just saying. You're new. It's okay. Anyway, go see Murray GM, 1500 Richmond Avenue, Brandon. They're one of those good people. They're also good over at Kuiper's. I mentioned Kuiper's. Sunrise Credit Union. Sunrise Credit Union, with 19 area locations and 35,000 members, they're going to pay your bills for you. 3 months on us. Finance your next purchase, and you could win up to 3 months of payments. All you need to do is get some personal finance. You're looking for a boat, looking for some cash for a trip, looking for some cash to pay down a card perhaps, looking for some extra cash for whatever it is you want to spend cash on. You could win 3 months on us. Finance your next purchase and win up to $3,000 in payments. 3 months of payments are up to $3,000, whichever is less. Visit sunrisecu.mb.ca. Well, thank you, Glenda, on Facebook. You're such a great talker. Well, I've had lots of practice. I've been doing it for such a long time. Lindy said that in 2005 here in Brandon, her dad's basement flooded after that big storm. In July of 2005, we had to cut the walls 4 feet up from the bottom and replace the drywall. He lost a lot of furniture, carpets, and photo memories. See, the drywall, no problem. Even the flooring, I don't care. But literally, if I thought about it hard enough, even for those people in Stonewall, I start to tear up a little bit, because I think of my own kids and my own family. And that stuff you can't replace. That stuff, so here's the thing. Make sure your stuff that can't be replaced, photos, videotapes and stuff, we put ours in Tupperware bins. I say Tupperware because it's plastic. We try to seal it up as best that we can, and we don't buy the $1 tubs. We actually spring for the $12 tubs, the good ones, the ones that are thick. They get Rubbermaid. So this way, if there's ever water or moisture, because listen, furniture can be replaced. Leon's has got lots of furniture. They're also a sponsor on my show. But those pictures and video, that's awful. That is awful. Al says, we love you, Tyler. The positivity sets up our day. Oh, thank you, Al. I appreciate it. Oh, and Tosh reminds us, Murray's has great shuttle service. Thank you for that, Tosh. Yes, so if you need to get scooted around for here and there and everywhere, maybe pick up a birthday cake for Polar Bear. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Hit one of those shops. You know what I'm talking about? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, say no more. Lindy says the Rubbermaid ones. The Rubbermaid ones are good to put all your super awesome valuables that can't be replaced if you're going to store stuff in the basement. Good advice. Okay, World Cup begins today. So how about this? You guys going to be watching that? I'm probably going to, I'm not a huge soccer fan. I'm not. I will kind of out of the corner of my eye watch to see if Canada's doing okay. I will probably put the Bomber game on tonight. It's the home opener against Hamilton. Fingers crossed they've got some nice weather for that. So football is officially back. The Bombers, I think, opened the season last week in Calgary, but home opener is tonight. And soccer is going to be everywhere. So everyone's going to be talking about soccer. And truth be told, I mean, around the globe, soccer is the most popular sport played on the planet because it's cheap. In some countries, they'll take a tin can, wrap it in tape, and then wrap it in more tape, and then plastic bags and garbage bags, and then wrap it in tape and make a homemade ball. And they can make soccer balls out of garbage because some countries are so poor and play the game of soccer. And so people around the world, in small coffee shops in France, to little corners of the jungle where they're watching it on a black and white television and rabbit ears, and it's all grainy. They're going to watch it around the world. And it has come to North America. Someone will correct me, but I think it's the first time. I think it might have been played in Mexico before, but I don't think Canada's ever hosted a World Cup. So we got everything World Cup coming up in hour 2, including businesses hoping to cash in, and what it would cost for you and me to go to check out this soccer spectacle. Where do rich people buy their groceries? The answer to this will likely shock you. And where do most, I don't want to say poor people, but people on the opposite end of the super rich spectrum? This study comes out of America. I'll try to get some Canadian data mixed into this as well. And the world's largest In-N-Out burger opens in Las Vegas. It's like Christmas for me. It's my favorite burger joint on the planet. And now next time I'm in Vegas, you know that's going to be one of the first places I go. But in the meantime, we'll take a look at it together. Coming up in hour 2 of the show. Hey, thank you, Sunseekers, for joining us in hour 1. Stay safe, stay dry. Thoughts again with our friends in Mariapolis and in Stonewall. Again, if you have some pumps or know of somebody that has water pumps that they can send in that direction, I'm sure that would be well received because they are literally swimming in it. And again, crews are in repair mode up in Mariapolis. As was said in the ticker there, if you are headed up in that way in highways, best to get a highway report before you go because there's still a lot of washouts happening there. But crews are doing their best to get things repaired as quickly as possible. Molly is here. Hey, Molly, it's Lindy's birthday today. Thank you, TikTok and X. We're moving over. VIP hours about to begin. You can lurk in at the website, tylerglenshow.com, or sign up quickly on Twitch and have a user handle so you can comment. Al, I'm looking at you. You're pretty active there today. And it's about time you get yourself a Twitch account. Get signed up, twitch.tv/TylerGlenShow. Then you can be a VIP too. Or you can join the rest and just lurk in at tylerglenshow.com. Catch you later, TikTok and X. Farewell, YouTube. Thank you. Thank you so much. Big deal Thursday. Get the co-op, get your munchies, get cheese and cheese and cherries. Thanks, YouTube.